6 adults, including a toddler, have been burned beyond recognition on the R707 near Marquard in the Free State. 7 others have sustained minor to serious injuries after a collision involving a minibus taxi and a luxury sedan. Free State Police Roads and Transport Spokesperson Mophethe joins us now. A very good afternoon to you, Ms. Mophethe. Certainly a very tragic accident. Do we know exactly what brought this about? What were the circumstances that led to the 7 being burnt to death?
Can you please repeat your question?
I was asking you, ma'am, what were the circumstances surrounding this accident? How much do we know?
Well, we learned that this morning at around 5 o'clock, a horrific accident took place between Marquard and Senekal on the R707 in the Free State province. It was unfortunate that 7 people died out of this accident. It is alleged that there was a truck parked alongside the road, but the rear side of the truck was protruding into the road. So the driver of the Quantum drove straight into the rear of the truck, and the Quantum caught fire immediately.
Apart from the 7 who were burnt to death, the number of those who have been injured, and where are they? Have they been hospitalized?
Yes, unfortunately, 3 people were very seriously injured. 3 escaped with serious injuries but were stable, and 1 person survived the accident with minor injuries. Those who were extremely injured were taken.
I believe, Ms. Mophethe, that there's a case of culpable homicide that has been opened by the South African Police Services. Give us more details around this. Who is the case against?
Can you repeat your question, ma'am?
I believe that there has been a case of culpable homicide that has been opened by the South African Police Services. Can you give us details around this, who this case has been opened up against? I think you... please start again, ma'am. We couldn't hear you as you were speaking, even though your mouth was moving. Please start again.
I'm saying, indeed, the case of culpable homicide has been opened by the SAPS in Marquard, and families will later be informed as soon as the deceased have been identified. So we are leaving all of that process to the relevant law enforcement to conclude the matter.
As far as the drivers of the vehicle, the one that was actually parked in the lane, did that particular driver survive? And the survivors, do we know which vehicle that they were in?
Look, the survivors that are stable know in which vehicle they were in. All the people who were affected by this accident.
Ms. Mophethe, if you could just repeat that again for us, some very critical information which we are losing because we are losing your voice there. But if you could kindly repeat your answer for us, please.
I'm saying the people who are injured and those who are deceased are people all from the Quantum. We have not had any further information from the driver of the truck, but the people who have survived the accident do know what happened and in which vehicle they were in.
All right. Well, thank you very much for that update. I will release you now. That's the spokesperson for the Free State Police Roads and Transport, Ms. Mophethe, on that very, very tragic accident that has happened, claiming 7 lives. They were all charred beyond recognition. She has said, and the press release has also said, that a case of culpable homicide has been opened up by the SAPS. We will continue, focusing on the story to find more details for you as they emerge.